What happened when they were trying to control us?
You left.
We left because you see my brother, my father, and my grandfather, they said Yabas, Yabas. You see me? I can never say Yabas.
Never say that. So,
and the people that I lead,
they
can't say
It appears to me that Helen Zille doesn't trust the PA because she feels you guys can always pick up and leave when you don't get what you want. Because
like
when
whatever
you want to in the city of Johannesburg, for instance, there was a time you wanted a particular portfolio for your members, one of your members or one of your leaders to be an MMC of one of the portfolios. When they didn't give you that, you packed up and you joined the ANC.
Yes, because I'm not here to be liked by Helen Zille. My Dexter, my partner loves me. Why would I want her to love me? I'm not here to be loved by her. I'm not those greats that need white love. Let's be clear on that one. I will never ask her permission. I'm not there for her satisfaction. I am being invited by the Secretary General of the Balula. Invited us. I am there. He's the principal of this agreement by virtue of the number of votes that they got. Now she wants to be... Imagine you come to a man's house, you say, no, before his wife was make food for him, you must first be consulted. That's what she's saying in general.
What would you like if, because you're saying you're going to go around and criticize President Cyril Ramaphosa if he doesn't, give you any ministry, as long as you get power somewhere. Somewhere is the legislature. So if you don't get a ministry, what would satisfy you as a Patriotic Alliance as being consulted and being taken seriously by this government of national unity? Would you like a committee chair in Parliament?
No, I'm not there for committee chairs. My issue is that if they don't feel they need me where I can add value,
which is in the ministry.
I believe, people have this, particularly we black South Africans have this problem of ridiculing people when they put up their hands. Making fun of people, but their hands are down. You mustn't laugh at a person. I am saying here now, I grew up in the gangs. I went to jail at a young age. I spent my whole youth in jail. I led the prison gangs, I led the gangs on the outside. They came out, I transformed my life. I understand how criminals think. I became a very successful businessman in my life. So I'm saying that I think I'm best equipped to fight crime. I understand the mafias. I understand the gangs. I'm not going to go read. If I get appointed, let's say the president appoints me Monday morning, I already know where the first place I'm going to go to,
which is
the airport. Because it's a crime scene. Tambo is a crime scene. You need to rearrange the whole airport. Because it's a crime scene. You have one little dog sniffing. There are 20,000 people passing a day. That dog can only sufficiently sniff 20,000 people. There's so many ideas that I have that I know I can fight crime. And I want to offer that to my country. If the president feels I'm not the right person for that job or he is a better person, I must not be angry. But I have the right to say, no, we're going to set this one out. Because we also don't want what Helen Zille is doing with the ANC now to happen to us. Voters are looking at us. And she has just detailed paying the ANC big time. That they must report to. Imagine people go past the day and vote ANC to hear a week thereafter that the very ANC they voted for can't move. Who was speaking to? It is racism, it is this white supremacist attitude that she has. She has no business. She's not only embarrassing Cyril Ramaphosa, President Cyril Ramaphosa, she's also embarrassing her own president. In the PA, imagine if one of the negotiators go and talk this nonsense. In the PA, the negotiator will be gone. So she must be gone.
If the president asked you, motivate why I must appoint you the Home Affairs Minister, what would you explain to us now what you would do if you are police ministry and where you would focus on? What fundamental changes would you bring about if you are appointed Home Affairs Minister?
Brother, the issue that we don't want to accept in this country is that when we say Abahambe, we're not just talking about deportation. We're talking about job creation. When you have, let's say, people say there's 12 million illegal foreigners, and let's just be more reasonable for the sake of this argument. Let's say there's 6 million. Of that 6 million, 2 million are criminals that I can tell you. 2 million are still looking for a job. 2 million they got a job at the moment in the restaurant, for the houses, and some of the government departments.
Oh,
So once you left deport them, you've immediately solved 3 problems. Problem number 1, there's 2 million jobs. That's in the market. That's on the market. Secondly, you immediately make sure that 2 million criminals are out. Thirdly, these people, load shedding, you're using the load on the grid. But now the grid does not even provide some 2 million people. I can go further. Hospital lines will get shorter. These people apply for RDP houses. They apply for RAF, the road accident fund.
The Constitution allows for it.
No, but the Constitution doesn't allow for it, my brother.
That's what the RAF is trying to change right
The
now.
Constitution doesn't allow for a criminal to claim from them that he didn't here. The Constitution does not recognize you unless you claim with asylum.
Yeah.
And the asylum, you can't jump from Nigeria. As the law of seeking asylum is very clear. You go to your neighboring country. Are we the neighboring country of Nigeria?
Yeah. I mean, you make a good point. I'm just saying that
Yeah.
the